Is the digital product market already saturated?
Okay. Can I ask why you asked that question about if it's saturated?
I feel like I've just seen a lot of people posting online about it.
hmm So here's the thing about saturation. A lot of people think that competition is a bad thing. And I actually take the opposite approach. If there's no competition, I see that as a bad thing. If I see competition, it's actually a green light for me because it proves that the market demand is already there and people want to buy the product, right? So, for example, there's a lot of car companies that exist, right? A lot of car companies, so many different brands just in the US alone, right? I'm not going to list out all of them. But could you say there's so many car companies out there, therefore no one's going to buy a new car? No, of course not. There's 100 million American adults that obviously are going to continue to buy cars despite the fact that there's so much competition. The competition is an indication that the car demand is real. And it's the same thing with digital products. To make this even more clear to you, there's three separate companies, Goldman Sachs, Forbes, and CNN. They all did their studies. And they found that the digital product industry in just the US alone, does not include Latin America, does not include Europe, Asia, Middle Eastern markets, African markets, just the US alone, is $300 billion. Okay. And it's growing 3% year over year, which means that next year, it's going to be, if my math is correct, it's going to cross $360 billion. The year after that, it's going to cross over $400 billion. It's over $1 billion in sales per day selling digital products. And so, I don't even think you can quantify that. $1 billion a day in sales. The reason why I share that with you is because when you see that there's a lot of people out there selling digital products, you go on YouTube, you go on Instagram, you go on any platform, you see ads of digital products, that's a great thing. It means that this industry is booming and business is good. So don't run from it. I want you to embrace that. The only thing that should be concerning to you is if something has no saturation and it doesn't feel competitive and there's no one that's in it. That's where you realize, man, that's not something I want to get into because there's no customers that will buy the product in the first place.